Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In our video of today, we are actually going to be in position to have a lot to discuss in this video. So please remember always just to put that notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these interesting videos that actually will be coming directly to your screen. Yes. The truth is, we have hit 7,000 subscribers. 7,000 subscribers. Yes. 7,000 subscribers. You know, sometimes, sometimes I still even think maybe it's a dream. But we are in 7,000 subscribers, by the way. I'm not joking. We are in 7,000 subscribers. It's very serious. We are moving actually very, very strongly. Thank you so much, my good people, for actually entrusting into my work. And I really, really do appreciate you for always turning up to watch my videos, pick up every time. And much respect to all of you, and also much appreciation to all my moderators. Thank you so much for actually ensuring that all is moving very, very well in the platform. Thank you so much, my good people. I really, really do appreciate. Actually, this video is not to address this about the 7,000 subscribers. I might re-echo it on Sunday on the live stream. So please do not miss the live stream that is actually being positioned to happen, on Sunday. The previous time when we were actually celebrating 6,000 subscribers, it was actually on a Sunday. I think I remember very, very well. I think it was on a Sunday, and it was a big day. Yes, but thank you so much, my people, who have actually been positioned to stand with me and also holding my hands. I really, really do appreciate all of you. The congratulations and also everything, thank you so much. We have actually hit 7,000 subscribers. 7,000 subscribers. It's a blessing to have all of you in this platform, and I really do appreciate all of you for actually, standing with me and also sticking to the truth. The truth will always set us free. And also those us, if they look for us, we are also here. We are not going to get tired of them, as we are going to be in position to have a very, very interesting discussion in our video today. Yesterday, the fisherman made a video when he was actually desperately trying to look for the road to take materials to Matiko's home. He was looking for a road where the road can actually pass. But you see, Matiko was becoming very, very proud of himself. They always say, be loyal, be flexible with your neighbors. Don't rush to overtalk. Don't rush to overtalk. In 2 days ago, I think 2 days ago, I made a video and I was actually saying Matiko is pouring a lot of words outside. But the question is, where will the material pass? I said that in that video. Because I was like, you are talking a lot of crap about David Jr. But as you are talking, where will this material pass? Because you cannot come to insult me or talk badly about me. And I've been in position to help you, not once or twice, but several times. And then on top of that, You even don't have a clear road that takes materials to your home. I was actually pitying Matiko that is talking a lot of things and actually does not know what he's talking about. Now, in order for these people to take materials to their home, they will have to seek permission from David Jr. to allow them to pass with materials in their piece of land. But also, it is not only David Jr. There are other people who have actually also bought land around that area, which they need to seek permission from. But now, these people are having fear because of the way they have been in position to talk so badly about David Jr. They are even fearing to go and approach him, that in case people from the upper section accept, can you give us also this to pass with our materials? Which I know exactly that David Jr. will not even refuse, because he wishes well for these people. He wishes them well, you know. But Matiko, Matiko was talking and throwing a lot of serious words towards David Jr. But he didn't know, as he was talking, God was also saying that please control your tongue. Control your tongue, because you have not yet reached where we want to go. You know? Me, I would really want to urge these people in this community. Learn to stay in peace with the people who are close to you. Learn. Learn to stay in peace with the people who are actually close to you. They have been talking about, actually, when they realize that on the road that comes to Matiko's home, there are actually several people who have been in position to buy land in that place. And they might not be in position to actually, access the road from that side. They were resorting to going to Dancing Grandma's plantation. That plantation is for Dancing Grandma. The eucalyptus trees, I think they are for Dancing Grandma. So they wanted to buy in between the trees. They wanted to look for a row, that has smaller trees that they can buy off to allow the vehicle to go up to those of Matiko's home. They were actually, the fisherman was moving. Before you start moving and making a lot of noise, you also need first to conclude with the person that, is it really possible, if that land is actually for Dancing Grandma, will she accept to sell off those trees so that the vehicle can pass? Will she accept? But of course, also Dancing Grandma wishes well for these people. But the guiltiness in the face of these individuals is actually what is putting them down. The guiltiness. Because they actually know that what they have been in position to do and trashing David Jr. is actually very, very bad. Very, very bad. Me particularly, I would really want to wish them well in terms of the construction and all these kind of things. But I would really want to emphasize that when you see your life is changing or something is start happening in your life, don't make a lot of noise. Do not celebrate when things have not even fallen onto your hands. And also what people need to understand, that a bird on the hands is actually far much better than the one in the bushes. If David Jr. was a bad person, he would actually say no to passing on my land. And he would also encourage dancing grandma, to say no, the vehicle cannot pass on her land. Then we shall see now the drama. Because dancing grandma will listen to David Jr. Dancing grandma will actually listen to David Jr. If that garden of trees, a eucalyptus trees, if that garden is actually for dancing grandma, she can actually refuse that you cannot pass in my garden. What will they do? What will they do? If actually tit for tat, the way people say that tit for tat is a fair game. If it was to be played like that, what would happen? What would actually happen? Because I watched the video from the so-called the donor, how she was actually yapping and abusing David Jr., talking so badly about David Jr. Little did she know that the person she is actually very much abusing has authority over all these other areas of land. And he can decide to say, no, you are not passing. What will they do? What will they do? Even if you want to go where or which kind of authority, and David Jr. has said no, dancing grandma have said no, there is nothing you'll do and the construction will not take place. So this so-called the donor, who was very busy abusing and insulting David Jr., you see, before you start talking, first understand how the setting of this village is. You don't just need to rush and throwing a lot of words. Now, if she was abusing David Jr., she was talking very, very badly about David Jr. Now, what if David Jr. said no? Later bring the helicopter to ferry those materials to take to this construction. Also, dancing grandma said no, and a lot of these people say no. Where will they pass? Where will they actually pass? So please, even if you're a donor with a long mouth, control your mouth or control your tongue. Because actually, you don't know the setting in this community. You don't know. You are so green. You are so green. Some of our communities here in Africa, you will have to pass somebody's home, you go to another home, and then maybe you reach your home. But now if you're abusing the first person, you're abusing the second person, where will you pass? Where will you pass? And that is the reason why I was emphasizing that please, if you are told you're a donor and you're a good donor, be respectful. However much you hate David Jr., however much you want to hate everybody here. But right now, if they're to say no, where will you pass with their materials? Of course, David Jr. does not have, such a heart. I know it. Because he actually wishes well for Matiko and the family. He wishes them well, by the way. From the time these people came out with this type of drama, David Jr. have not even said anything. In his video of today, he was saying that the haters, they even went to dancing grandma's home. And even they refused to greet him, just even to say hi. That is guiltiness. They know that actually what they did was actually very, very bad. Very, very bad. And the problem actually started with this so-called the donor. The donor. The donor is the one who is instigating everything. She's the one who have given them the muscle to talk every nonsense that they actually want to talk about. But forgetting that if you want to access the home of Matiko, you'll actually have to talk to David Jr. or dancing grandma, because these are very, very close neighbors. Very, very close neighbors. So sometimes it is not actually very good. It's not actually good to talk. You know? See how now things are becoming complicated. Of course, at the end of the day, they will give them the road to pass, not to take their materials. You know? It is only that some of these donors are the one who are trying to corrupt the minds of these people to make them actually look so bad. You know, the problem with our people in our communities, when you give them some little money, they will look at you like you're a semi-god. That's where the problem is. You think these people are giving them a huge amount of money? They are not giving them any huge amount of money. You know, they are not. Just small amount of money, and you know, they will talk whatever things that they want to talk. But they forget that whatever things that comes from their mouth, there are individuals outside there who will actually believe it. That is actually the truth. No? But also what people need to understand, even if David Jr. allowed these people to pass, but from the main road, people who abode that area is also different. Yes, so David Jr. can say yes. What if other people refuse? What will happen? You know? So the closest access to this home of those of Matiko is actually from the side of Dancing Grandma, which they actually know that David Jr. is also there. Are you seeing? And David Jr. can easily tell Dancing Grandma, please, let them create their own road. What will happen? Respect is a key to everything. You know, respect. There is no man who is an island. No man. No man. No man is an island. Whether these people like it or not, at one point they will need David Jr. Because David Jr. is actually their neighbor. David Jr. is... But you see, this is not the first time for these people actually to try to instigate this family to turn against David Jr. I remember some time back when this cookman brought Matiko back from rehabilitation center, he talked a lot of things to this family. They talk a lot of things. After them talking whatever things they were talking, the very family again sold another piece of land to David Jr. They sold. They sold another land to David Jr. And Cookman just kept quiet like a fool because he was actually stupid. David Jr. does not have any bad blood with these people, the family of Matiko. He does not. It's only that people are trying to force it there. You know, people want to try to force it like, you know, the fisherman, the man who is very confused, a stupid man. He always won't create chaos. You know? But David Jr. is actually a very, very wise person. Very wise. Amidst the confusion these people are creating, plus that confused donor. Whatever things that they have talked, they have talked. But David Jr. have said no, and he's not bothered about them. He's not even saying any single word about them. He has decided to go silent. Now, that is a wise person. A wise person will keep quiet and wait for you on his trap. Now, that's the reason why you see now these people, they're dancing up and down. They are even confused. They don't know even what to do. They actually even don't know where the road is supposed to pass. But if they were respectful, all these things would be in ease. Just David Jr. say, no, that's a grammar. Please allow them to pass. It's just a walkover. You know? But now, because they have not been having, they were throwing a lot of words. Even just to approach Dancing Grandma is a problem. Because also Dancing Grandma can, you know, decide to say, but now you people, I don't want to have problem with the David Jr. Let me first ask him. You know? Yes, she can decide to do that. You know? Because you guys, you have been in position to see how Dancing Grandma is actually very, very keen on David Jr. She's very, very keen. David Jr. was not feeling well. You guys were able to see the care that Dancing Grandma was able to give David Jr. She was able to make a concoction for him. She was able to do, you really see that she actually cares. She became a personal doctor to David Jr. You think Dancing Grandma can accept the nonsense of these people, to create bitterness between her and David Jr.? That cannot happen. I can assure you, quietly she will ask David Jr., can I allow them to pass or no? Because also Dancing Grandma actually knows the characters of these individuals. She knows. But the most important thing is to keep the peace. Me, I would actually prefer, let them allow them to pass with their materials. If at all, because they will use it as an opportunity to say, we wanted to construct, but it is David Jr. who blocked it. Yes, they can resort to that. But anyway, what I know, they will allow them to pass. But this should be a lesson to some of these donors who like spreading hate and division in African communities. You should understand that before you go to your home, there are higher chances that you'll pass on somebody's land before going to your home. Because in most of African setting, the roads that connects are feeder roads. The pathway. This one for walking. Footpath. Is it the footpath or food what? These small roads, they are not even for vehicles. It is for people walking, use your leg to move to your home. Because vehicles are also few. Vehicles are mostly in towns and not the cities. But in our villages, vehicles are few. Mostly what is now starting to dominate are motorcycles. Motorcycles are the ones that is actually now starting to dominate our villages. But of course, also where the motorcycle passes is the same as where you can walk with your leg, the footpath. So these people should understand that before you start throwing words about somebody, you can find that road, that vehicle that's supposed to pass on my land, going to the person you're taking that material to. So you need to be very, very careful. So the carelessness of that donor would actually still not work. That carelessness. Because for her, she was talking with a lot of bitterness. Yeah? And she does not know that actually if those materials are to pass, they're supposed to pass in David Jr.'s land. But of course, David Jr. does not have that heart. Because actually, David Jr. was even feeling bad. That these so-called the haters of Matiko's family, they went to Dancing Grandma and they did not even greet him, by the way. He was even feeling bad. He sympathized with them. But the truth is, those people, they even don't know what they're doing. They don't know. They actually don't. They have been blindfolded by fools. And let me tell you, even after those construction, if I told they're going to construct for them, even after those construction, the person they will be seeing in this place is actually David Jr. Those ones, after construction, they will disappear. But the person they will be seeing throughout the year after year, is David Jr. Because he has bought land there. There is no way they will fail to see him. And the person who can easily attend to them is actually David Jr. That's what they are not understanding. Even this donor, time will reach. She will even stop the communication. Time will reach. She's not going to be there communicating with these people for the the rest of her life. No. Time will reach and everything will stop. You wait and see. And still the person they will be seeing there is David Jr. They need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Don't hate your neighbor because somebody from a distance is trying to make you hate your neighbor. That's not right. It's the reason why the travel commando is trying all his best. Even when the neighbors are trying to talk so badly about the travel commando, they're trying to destroy him. He's still allowing their children to go to his home to eat. He has not closed for them the gates. Except now that the in-laws are going to come. Let me tell you, the wife of the travel commando is going to be in problems. People will hate her, especially the neighbors. They will hate her. Because this is where their children used to go and take breakfast, eat lunch, and even probably sometimes supper. But now, if they are going to block the gate, to close the gate, and this is where the children used to wake up very, very early morning, and they go, and remember, it is coming to holidays. And every holidays, these children used to go to the travel commando's home. But now, if they are to close the gates because of these visitors, they are going to be a very, very serious problem. Very, very serious problem. They will talk about the travel command. They will start talking about how bad he is. Just because he has closed his gate for the children to go and eat. The travel commando's home is now a donation. It is an NGO now to feed children. It's a refugee something, Let me assure you, there are going to be very, very serious talks. People will talk, people will abuse them, people will, just because they have closed their gates for children not to go and eat from there. They will not even think of that, he has been helping and feeding our children. He is just closing his gates for 2 or 3 months, and all will go back to normal. They will not understand that. The question is, why are they locking the gate? Are you seeing how these people are? Are you seeing how they conduct themselves? They hate our children. They will talk whatever things that they want to talk. That one I can assure you. But what I know, the travel commando with his heart, I don't think he's going to lock that gate for long. As the visitors will come, he will first study how things are moving. Then you will find himself that he has organized for soup, for people to come and enjoy. The travel commander, he has his ways how he does things, by the way. He has his ways. Even if probably the wife will say, she does not want people, for him he will organize goat soup. No, let's organize goat soup and enjoy with the people. Yes, and you'll see people will be there, including the father to Ernesto will be there. He will be there, he will be there drinking, and yet he was making a lot of words. Let me tell you, there is an addiction in this community when it comes to goat soup. Somebody will even hate you because of goat soup, like they cannot make it in their own homes. Goat soup. It is actually an addiction. Kohera even say that for him, when he's sick and you give him goat soup, his eyes will start seeing. You can imagine. They value goat soup. Some of us will look at it like it's a useless thing. But this community, when you talk of goat soup and you deny somebody goat soup, you're a very, very bad person. You're a very, very bad person. You're a wrong person. And where you see people going for goat soup is only the travel commando. So, like they don't have goats, but they have goats. But they look at, not slaughtering ones but now, slaughtering one goat. No. So when the travel commando has goat soup at his villa, right now, the villagers might not be watching the YouTube platform of the travel commando. Most of the villagers, they might not be watching. But I can assure you, the day these visitors will arrive, I don't know whether they have arrived today or the next day. I'm not very sure the day they are arriving. The day they will arrive, villagers will start watching the YouTube platform of the Travel Commando. They will start watching. Because the target is goat soup. When are they inviting us for goat soup? Because whether you like it or not, the Travel Commando is going to organize goat soup. Whether the wife of the Travel Commando like it or not, goat soup is going to be there. And he will invite the villagers to come and You see, when he talks about goat soup in his platform, in his YouTube platform, he does not need even to invite the villagers. For them, the moment they have said goat soup, early in the morning, they will be at the gate waiting for you to open for them to enter. By around 8 a.m., 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., they're already there. And remember, this goat soup is always ready at around 2 p.m., 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., sometimes even at 3 p.m. That is when the goat soup is actually ready. But these people in this community, by 8 or 9 p.m., they're already at the gates of the Travel Command. Goat soup. So you don't need to advert, you don't need to pass a message. The Travel Commando need just to come out on his YouTube platform and say, tomorrow we have goat soup. That's enough. Our whole village will get to know that there is actually goat soup tomorrow. And where? At the Travel Commando's place. You only need just to say that. That message in his platform is enough. And I can assure you that the villagers who used not to watch his platform, now this is the time. They are going to be they are going to be opening their eyes each and every day, waiting to see. The only thing they want to hear, when is God soon? Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I was actually watching the live stream of David Jr. You see, actually he's gaining. It's not like before when he was at Dancing Grandma. I see his energy is actually coming to normal. But we still pray for his very, very quick recovery to him. And I can assure you, keep on supporting our people. Please subscribe. We are already in 7,000 subscribers. We are now heading to 8,000 subscribers. Things, we are moving. We are actually moving. But we are moving because of your support. We are moving because of your encouragement. You guys, you always, when you come to this platform, you send those very, very nice comments. You come and watch the videos. You like the videos. You actually motivates me 100%. It's, for me, even just to take a day without posting a video, it's actually a very, very serious problem to me. It's now like it's kind of very addictive. Now I'm now addictive to posting videos. But also, I must say that the Travel Commando said that please, if you want to make it in the streets of YouTube, post videos each and every day. And actually, that is what I'm trying to stick to. And I've actually tried all my best to ensure that I post these videos each and every. And thank you so much, my good people, for actually always standing and waiting and watching my videos, and also encouraging my good people, outside there also to subscribe to this platform. Thank you so much. Thank you so much a million times. I would really also want to send a very, very much respect to all of you who have been in position to subscribe to this platform. We have actually also received new subscribers from the 10,000, from the 7,000 subscribers. Right now I'm starting to think of 10,000 subscribers. But right now, from the 7,000 subscribers, we are now 7,000 plus subscribers. So that means we are able to get some good number of new subscribers in the platform. So please, you are most welcome to this platform. And thank you so much for subscribing and also joining the family. Thank you so much, and thank you a million times. Please also remember to share the videos so that it actually reaches to a lot of people outside. Yesterday somebody sent me a message that, it is actually my first time to learn on your YouTube platform. I didn't know you are so good like this. I was like, oh my God, but I forgot actually to ask, how did you get to know this, to know this platform? Probably one of you have been in position to share, this video. So please, I still encourage you to share my videos to our good people outside there. Please, please, please share these videos, and please, please encourage people to actually subscribe to this platform. A very special greetings to all of you watching me actually from the USA. Thank you so much. A very special greetings to you. Also, a very special greetings to all of you watching me from the UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Big up, my good people from Jamaica. Thank you so much. I really love you guys. And big up to my good people here in Africa. Much respect and blessing to all of you. And also not forgetting my very, very good moderators. A very special greetings to all of you. We have actually been pushing to make it to 7,000 subscribers. God is great. God is actually great. I never thought of reaching this level. But now here we are. We have made it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for holding my hands. We have been in position to make it 7,000 subscribers. That is not a joke. It is actually not a joke. It is not a joke. So please, thank you so much, and thank you so much for actually turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for actually turning up to watch this video. God bless you, and God bless all of you abundantly. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. Blessing and much respect. Let's meet again. See you when you see me.